probably everyone in the room did, because Jane is such an amazing friend to absolutely everyone she meets and everyone she comes in contact with. And I was like, I get to share this with Jane? And truly, that's an honor. And with that, I'd like to thank Zonta. This is an organization that may not be in the spotlight, but it is in the hearts of many of us. We've seen your work supporting women, building wonderful parks, and every time I drive by Marcuson Park, I'm like, oh, that's Zonta. And so truly, Zonta, it is in people's hearts, and they do know what you're doing, and thank you for all the women that are here that created this event tonight. And so, and particularly Pat Higgins, we've been friends for years. Thank you. Renee Anderson, we've been friends for years. And every time they say, you should join Zonta, I go, I know. But I tell people I'm a professional volunteer. I spend my days, my weeks, my months working on projects that are vital for people. Tonight I'd like to welcome my church family that's here, my school family that's here, thank you, my office family that's here. Talk about an affirmation. That's really incredible, and thank you. For all the people in the room who embrace volunteering efforts like I do, thanks to my family. Thank you, Peter. I've got Spencer and Chelsea are here tonight, because we all know that when we're volunteering, we're doing it for the greater good, but we know there's a lot of time spent away from family when that happens. And to know that you've got the support at home, that makes what we're doing worthwhile, so thank you. And then friends, thank you for keeping us smiling and keeping us humble. I truly believe, like Sandy said, people's cross lives, our paths cross for a reason. And some of us would like to think, gee, that's interesting, but we know there's a plan. And with that, I have a story of two young women. One I know personally, and one I have never met. The first one is me. I scored below grade level in both math and reading my entire K-6 experience. I found that out when I was graduating from high school, and I asked to see my CUME file. And I thought, oh my gosh, I didn't know I was having the problems I had when I was having them, because I was just doing my thing. In all probability, I probably had some undiagnosed learning disabilities. I had an ACE score of 7. And for those of you in the room who have heard about ACEs, they're adverse childhood experiences. If you have a score of 4, that's a real indicator that you're going to have failure in your school experience. But it only takes one caring interaction with an adult to mitigate the negative score. I became a governor-appointed trustee to Minnesota's largest public pension fund, PARA. We've got a $48 billion asset level. That was in 2006, representing school districts. It was because of a chance meeting with Tim Pawlenty in 2000 in a hallway in Albert Lee. We met, I shared I was a school board member from Austin, and education was my issue. My support of education as an educator is one of public policy. I don't come from the position of a teacher. Teachers are the ones who do the heavy lifting. The second young lady came to me in the form of a paper document of an appeal to the PARA Board of Directors at my second board meeting. The PARA conference room is a pretty intimidating place. It has an oak table that seats 20 very accomplished people comfortably. Most appeals have the person present to plead their position. Most also have a lawyer to bolster their case. This young lady had neither, and a vast majority of the appeals that come before us are denied because of the thorough vetting of the PARA staff. She was 18, the daughter of a firefighter who had died in the line of duty when she was 14. She was wanting to go to the local community college. She had a career path, and she had an IEP, an individual education plan. It was in place. It had been for years. Her IEP stated she should be limited to 8 credits. State statute dictates that a dependent needs to maintain 12 credits, college credits, to continue their dependent benefits. It was a classic catch-22. Take the 8 credits and lose your financial support. Take the 12 credits and be a failure in college. I was the newbie on the board of trustees and was the lone trustee going against staff in their recommendation to deny this young lady her dependent status. I was the only person in the room who knew the weight, importance, and even meaning of her IEP. I knew I needed to muster the courage and eloquence to plead her case for her. I was successful in tabling her appeal until the staff could research her situation further. In the subsequent meeting, her appeal was upheld. She was going to college with the support she needed to be successful. I was in that room at that time for a reason. Now back to what I consider my amazing journey. I graduated from South High School in Minneapolis with highest distinction and a college scholarship. My caring adults, public school teachers. They raised me. They raised my spirit. They raised my expectations. They challenged me and they supported my dreams. My thanks goes to their enthusiasm and their dedication. The path to be an educator is fueled by a passion to nurture potential in students. Classrooms are our hope. The work of your organization, Zonta, to support women seeking to expand their education is a blessing to our community. Zonta, I thank you for this honor.